Buongiorno, Georgetown. My name is Jack. I'm a junior in the college studying linguistics and comparative lit with a minor in Italian. And come join me for my day today here in Bologna, Italy. So I just got out of my first class, which was Italian theatrical literature. I'm actually on my bike right now on my way to lunch with a friend. Bologna is a super bikeable city. I've loved having a bike to get away from class to class, as well as around the city and explore a little bit of what the city has to offer. But I thought I'd tell you a little bit about the program that I'm doing, since it's actually through Brown University. We still apply and get credits the same as if it were a Georgetown program. You can do it for a semester or for the full year. I have been doing it for the full year, and I do not regret my decision at all. It has been great to help me learn the language, learn a little bit more about the Italian lifestyle, culture, university structure, and all of that. So ask me any questions you have about anything, about taking classes in Italian, taking classes in another language, doing a full year, riding a bike. Although I can't teach you that over the phone. Hopefully I can help, and I'll see you in a bit. Finished my second class of the day, which was Mediterranean history. Actually, Mediterranean crossroads of histories and cultures. Super interesting today. We had a guest lecture about the occupation of Western Sahara. On to my third class of the day, which is comparative lit. Today's my busiest day of classes. I have 3 instead of 2, which I normally have, but all super interesting. Keep responding with questions and I'll get back to them as soon as I'm out of class. All right. Hi everyone. Since I last saw you, I have finished class for the day, come home, had a quick snack, and I'm now ready to answer some questions before I head out and do some work. While I'm here in my room, I'll give you a quick tour. I live in an apartment with 5 other people, 4 Italians and 1 other American. Have a desk, a bed, gotta represent Colorado, shared bathroom with 1 other student, and a little balcony. I'm about a 10-minute walk from the main university area, which is really not bad at all. You can see there's buses that take you pretty much anywhere you need to in the city, and yeah, really good. Bella domanda, grazie. Allora, ho iniziato a imparare italiano 2 anni fa, un po' di più di 2 anni fa, quando ho iniziato a studiare a Georgetown. Quindi ho seguito tutti i corsi di italiano, del dipartimento di italiano, poi ho fatto il tirocinio che è sempre organizzato dal dipartimento di italiano all'Aquila, e poi ho migliorato tanto qua a Bologna, parlare con i locali italiani, seguire i corsi ovviamente, quindi c'è sempre speranza, anche se non si è madrelingua italiana o per ogni programma in cui si segue un corso, i corsi in un'altra lingua, si può fare, certamente si può fare, quindi sì, grazie. I chose Bologna for a couple reasons. First of all, it was one of the few programs that had a really strong focus on speaking the Italian language, and also where you were directly enrolled in the Italian university, which is something that I was looking for. And University of Bologna is one of the oldest, if not the oldest university in the world, and is really well established, has some really cool courses, and also promotes a really cool environment in the town, which I actually didn't know until I got here, but is something that I could really not recommend enough. Plus, I really like the support that the Brown in Bologna office provides for students here, such as pairing us up with Italian students to be our language partner for the first couple weeks of the program, as well as a pro seminar where you get to explore the city with your peers. Actually a great question, because the structure is quite different. It's much more lecture heavy, where the professor will teach and the students take notes. And there's not much homework. There's actually no homework, no required work that you have to do day to day. It all comes down to one final exam where the teacher will grade you based on your performance, and that will be your grade for the class. So definitely takes some getting used to, but you're going through it with everyone else, and it all works out fine, and it provides a totally new perspective on the American education system as well. I've actually taken quite a few interesting classes, but one of my favorites was actually for my Tier 2 ethics class. I took bioethics and environmental philosophies. We focused on the animal question, so what does the word animal mean? How is it defined? Can animals perceive, feel, be ashamed? It was really fascinating. We read some Derrida, some Carol Adams, some Martha Nussbaum, and it was all in Italian. It was really difficult, but also one of the coolest classes I've taken. But also other classes like I took a religion, objects, and patrimonies class for my Tier 2 theology class, which just goes to show that you can really get credits to count cross-listed from University of Bologna to Georgetown. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm back on my bike on my way home from dinner, and with this, I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on my day here in Bologna. I hope it was informative, hope you got to see some things maybe you hadn't seen before in Italy, maybe helped make your decision about whether or not you're going to commit to studying abroad. Either way, I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and poi saxa!